What is up, Digimon fans? Today, I'm going to be doing an unboxing video going over everything you need to know about the Guardians Digimon Pendulum COLOR Digivice. I've been actually waiting to unbox this Digivice for a while. It features really cool Digimon like Piyomon. It features a bunch of, forest or, Wind Guardian themed Digimon, the Vidramon and the Arrow Vidramon line as well. So this has been a Digivice, like I said, that I've been waiting to unbox for a really, really long time. So I cannot wait to get into this one. I've been playing a lot with my Virus Busters, the device recently, and now that I actually have two Pendulum colors, what I can do is actually battle them together and unlock the secret mystery slot 7 in each of these. I think it's going to be like the Gamamon line in the Virus Busters, and I think it's the brand new main character from Digimon Liberator in this device. So like I said, very much so looking forward to this device. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this and start this bad boy. And let's pull this thing out and see what it looks like. Remember, this is a Pendulum COLOR device, so it is all battery powered. You can recharge this thing. It's one of my favorite things about this new series of Pendulums. Man, I really like the screen. It comes with a little charger cable here, and everything you would need to know would be in Japanese in this little booklet right here. But I'm definitely going to keep my box. Always good to get more of these USB Type-C charger. I think, yeah, it's the right thing. So if you have like a Nintendo Switch or like, I have like Skull Candy headphones, that's the type of charger you're going to be able to use for this guy. And it charges all at the bottom right in there. So here is the device. We are not going to turn it on just yet, but I think it looks great. I really like the sort of like metallic reflective blendy color that this has. It's the same on this device. You can see it's a lot more vibrant here, sort of like weird metallic blended plastic. And like I said, it's a Pendulum device. It's all based off shakes. So that being said, let's get right into this. I have to remember how to turn this thing on. I wonder if I have to, I think it's A and C. Let me guess. I'm guessing. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Let's get a little zoom in going here and get into the next part of this video. So the time is, let's just say the time is about noon. So let's say the time is noon. Oh, that's a cool egg. Look at that egg. That egg is so cool. Let me actually just check. Oh, actually, hold on. The first thing that I have to do is shake this thing like a million times. If you get 100 shakes in before your egg hatches in the first minute, it gets a 10% boost to all of its stats. All right, here we are. We got the 100 shakes off before, I think, and oh my gosh, so loud. You need to just not be this loud right now. Let's turn down the sound. Cool. So let's feed this. And oh my gosh, that's still so loud. Here we go. Let's see what we get. And remember, Pendulum devices are all about shakes. We're shooting cherries at stuff. That's so sick. Here we go. Mega hit. All right. Perfect. I think I'm actually just going to mute this straight up for right now, just because it is so loud. Our backgrounds, looks like we have a couple different backgrounds. This is one of my favorite backgrounds I use on my current device. I really like this one though. Very, very cool so far. So we have, I love that this device is in English too. Hungry, strength's good. We need a little bit of effort. We have one condition heart. And I think this is going to be a really, really fun device to try and play with. I thought I turned this thing off. I always suck at turning off the, there we go. And perfect. Go. So blue, yellow, red. Red's going to be the mega hit right there. And this is our little base form Digimon. I think what I'm going to try and do, let's try and plan out kind of what I would like to get out of this Digivice. I'm trying to get to like the Vidramon line. So what I would probably want to do is go into like Piyomon as our rookie stage. From there, I'd like to go into Vidramon. I really am a fan of like the whole Vmon line. I wish that Vmon was like the base for this one, but beggars can't be choosers. And then from there, I would probably want to go into like Arrow Vidramon. I just think it's another one of my absolute favorite mons. I like that there's like, it's not Arrow Vidramon 0. I like that it's like actual, just like Vidramon, like the thin, super like aggressive one. I like that a lot. And then the last one would be like old Force Featuremon. I think that'd be a lot of fun to go into. So that's what I'm going to get off my first playthrough. I always like when playing with a brand new Digivice to try and get the easiest like line, just to like have fun with it. You know, I think on this one, I think I'm currently using like War Greymon, trying to get Omnimon right now, but I can't wait to do battles with these both and then unlock slot 7 to get Pteromon as well. Let's clear this one up just a bit. Yeah, I'm a big fan of all of these Pendulum devices. I think I have Metal Empire also in the mail right now. So that's another device that I'm really excited to work with, as well as a bunch of like spooky ghost themed Digimon. But yeah, I wanted to do an unboxing about this video. If anyone has any questions about any of, you know, the Pendulum Digivices, the Color Digivices, please let me know. I'm always down to answer comments. I feel like a lot of this stuff is stuff that you really would not know unless someone took the time to like answer it. You can find a lot of answers for things on Humulus. That's where I get a lot of my info. But at the same time, like evolution timers, evolution requirements, those are things that are really hard. And I think one of the good thing about the pendulums is that it makes a lot of those things very, very easy. You don't really stay in any of the stages too long. Evolution requirements are not that difficult. And then I think the hardest part is probably, like I was just talking about, the battle system. Between like vaccines, you just have to shake it a ton. But then like viruses and datas and stuff like that, you have to like only shake them like a very specific amount of time. So that's one of the things that I think is most complicated about the pendulums. But I think these devices are a lot of fun. I think it's different from something like, you know, a Digimon X, where you have to like play the little mini game where you time it at like a very specific time. I think that these devices are a lot more like fun and carefree, easy to use. So if you're like a newer player looking to get into Digimon as your first Vpet, the Pendulum Color might actually be like the right one for you. I know there are a lot of people that really like the shaking aspect of it, that feel like they're really, you know, having an impact on the game. And they feel like they're the ones like helping their Digimon to succeed. So I've heard that like argument from a lot of people as well. But yeah, I think these devices are a lot of fun. Mega Hit is obviously the big hit. There are a specific amount of trainings that are required to go to every single stage. But right now, I'm going to be happy just like, you know, evolving this guy, playing it for the next few days. I will say that I'm actually going to be taking a little trip to Disneyland this week. I'm actually going to be going to the Pokemon World Championships. Pokemon has actually invited me out to go to the Pokemon World Championships and given me, you know, free access to the event. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be doing a bunch of Pokemon stuff this weekend, but also bringing my Digimon along for the ride. I'm going to be going to downtown Disneyland and a bunch of other, you know, fun stuff, bringing Digimon along. So if there's anything you guys want to see Digimon related in SoCal, please think about letting me know. I'm going to be meeting up with a couple other tamers there as well to do some battles on some older devices. But I think I'm going to bring this thing along with me to the ride. I think this device is going to be probably one of my favorites in my collection. I really am a fan of the green on this device, and I really love the little metallic swirl that goes along with the back of this. So pretty cool device so far. Again, please think about letting me know if you have any questions about the Pendulum series Digivices. And yeah, if there's anything you want to see from me in Disneyland this weekend at the Pokemon World Championships that's Digimon related, please think about letting me know in the comments below. And other than that, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and peace out. I'll see you guys next time.